Hey you guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be a little bit quieter since it's really late in the evening here. So I got a comment on my last video by Cumulative. Thank you for the idea. He wanted me to give out a try to two programs. The first one is not one of the ones he recommended, but I wanted to try it anyways, and it's sort of in the same category for animation. First one's, of course, Fire Alpaca, and the next one's Pencil2d and Opentoonz. So this one was nice. Fire Alpaca was really easy to draw with. It wasn't complicated. Still not as advanced drawing tool as Clip Studio. I don't think I can find anything that can compare match to Clip Studio or even second Sci Painter tool. And I absolutely hate Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Flash. I used to use Adobe Flash when I was in high school, and I did my senior project for that. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've done any frame by frame, so I'm just gonna do an eye for this one instead of a bouncy ball because I'm really sick of seeing bouncy balls in every quick animation video. I know it's a lot faster, and that's probably why this video is gonna be a lot longer. So this is super easy. You can just add a layer and access a new frame. You can just go into View and Tools and turn on onion skin mode, and you're already basically in the animation tool. It acts just as a drawing program itself, and I wish Clip Studio Paint did this because this is literally all you need. All you need is the ability to play back your animation so you can make sure it looks right. You need onion skin, of course, so you can see the prior frame, and the ability to copy and paste the previous frame, because a lot of us animators have, objects or parts of the scene they don't want to redraw, especially if it's not moving or only moving a little bit. They can just make adjustments instead of redrawing the whole thing and making it wobbly. I'm a very messy artist, and my hands are very shaky. Oh, by the way, correction, in Fire Alpaca stability, and their stability is pretty good too. Not as good, but I don't think I can really compare with drawing yet because I'm not used to it. Okay, now let's jump into Opentoonz. So this one, I was just trying out the drawing tools, and I kind of squiggle a little bit at first to try to figure it out and look at the pressure, and it was very stiff and very snappy. It reminded me a lot of really old versions of Adobe Flash, and I absolutely hate it. I can't draw with it at all. I tried a few times to draw a face, and it kept changing the shape of my drawing while I was drawing. It's like it's either too sharp and pointy or too round, and it just forces that. I don't know if there's other drawing tools I was missing, but the setting of the program looked extremely complex in an annoying sort of way, especially for me with animating, especially new to animating. I just want the ability to have access to good drawing tools, onion skin, the ability to copy and paste a frame, and the playback, and that's all I need. I don't need anything else. As long as the drawing tools are good, that's all that matters. And Clip Studio Paint would be perfect for animating it if I could just figure out how to copy and paste the prior frame. So I didn't really animate on Opentoonz because I couldn't even find the onion skin button, and it was just, there's like a million unnecessary things. I mean, maybe it's more complex and I didn't really spend a lot of time on it, and I feel like I would have spent more time on it, but look here, I couldn't even draw an eye, and drawing eyes are so basic and easy for me. Like even MS Paint would be better. Like I'd be better with just using Windows Movie Maker and MS Paint. I am all set with this program. I try over and over and it just was not working. Like it had no balance. It was just horrible. It just made me want to have a pencil and paper again, not even digital art. It was just bad. Okay, so the next one I was trying is Pencil2d, and this one's actually pretty good. I like the drawing, the sketch. It's of course not as advanced as Clip Studio, and I hate comparing everything to Clip Studio, but it's not bad. I could draw with it even though I can't really draw on my desktop tablet yet. And I was sort of using my old cutesy like default faces from like back when I would draw in like middle school or whatever, just because I wanted something simple to draw instead of one of my usual characters or anything too complex for animations. I'm mainly just trying to make sure I know how to use a program and can make just a basic, simple animation. And I'm sorry because I redrew this girl's face like 5 times. But yeah, it's like I'm gonna add elf ears for no reason. Oh my gosh, I just realized that her elf ears are totally off balance, but whatever. I like erased her face anyways. The main focus of this video isn't the drawings though. It's mainly just how does it work? Is it easy to operate? And so far from Opentoonz versus Pencil2d, Pencil2d definitely wins. I could not stand Opentoonz. You could, I don't know. There's so many things I'd rather animate with. That's not that. Flip a Clip was better. And the only thing with this one is the stability sucks in Pencil2d, and that sucks for me because my hands are super shaky. I have a lot of disabilities. My joints always hurt, and that's another reason why it's hard for me to use my desktop tablet. It's easier for my iPad, but I love that Clip Studio and Side Painter tool have so many cool functions for stability. It's a lot easier to draw with, and with this it's a lot more difficult to draw with. And personally for me, when I'm animating, I want to be able to draw my characters to animate, and my drawings are a lot more complex usually, and of course I simplify them for animation, but even still, I'm not drawing like stick figures or like American cartoony stuff that's super easy to draw. My stuff's a lot more detailed than that. So I think if you're making like circles or using the line tool or using like very, very basic American cartoony art style, then I think any of these programs would work for you. Maybe even Opentoonz would be fine. It's just for me as an artist or learning animation, I'm looking for a drawing tool basically with just the ability to do the onion skin and playback and copy and paste. That's all. I don't need anything else. That's why when I see a program like Opentoonz that I noticed has like a bone tool and like a million other things that I just don't need. It's just unnecessary. I mean, if you don't want to have money for Clip Studio, get Fire Alpaca. I think that's the other best tool for animating, at least if you're doing frame by frame and drawing the characters yourself. And if they're a little bit more complex than like really, really basic, simple drawings or bouncy balls or whatever. Because the drawing tool is a lot better. And I think having a good drawing tool is really important, especially if you can see a major difference from your usual works and then the drawing in the program. It's a little frustrating and almost makes you not want to animate it at all. I almost refuse to draw in Opentoonz now. It's so gross. And if I missed something, like if I missed like a different brush or stabilization or drawing tool, then I'll go back in Opentoonz and try it. And these are all just personal opinions from what I felt when I was working on these and when I was drawing these, because I'm biased. I'm looking for specific programs that I'm looking for. I'm sure each program has a benefit for different types of artists, for different types of creators, for different types of styles. So definitely give them a try yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think about these programs, if you try Fire Alpaca, Opentoonz, and if you try Pencil2d. And again, like, Pencil2d was pretty good too. Yeah, it definitely had its charm. And I didn't give much of a chance to explore with it, so if you guys want me to go back and take a deeper look into these programs, I can. And I was just sort of messing with the different frame rates and speeds and all that sort of. So it's very functional for what I'm looking for, but I'd still prefer to use either Clip Studio or Fire Alpaca. Yeah, definitely out of those. But if I had to choose between Opentoonz, obviously Opentoonz is definitely out. No. Yeah, no, I'm all set. This video was not supposed to be this long. I know I just did a quick try to these, and if you guys want me to go more in depth with these programs, or if you'd like me to try out other programs, definitely let me know. I might also do one for iPad when I get the time. Maybe I'll do that for next week's video. If I'm feeling well, of course, because I'm so much better at drawing on my iPad. It's so much more comfortable. And if anybody knows if there is a function that I missed in Clip Studio Paint to copy and paste your prior frame rate animation, let me know, because I really can't seem to figure it out. Or if there is a way, it must be really, really complex, which is really silly to me. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you want to see more things like this in the future, just let me know in the comments. My channel is mainly just speed paints right now, but I'm working on a ton of cool projects. Feel free to give me recommendations if you have any art challenges or anything else you'd like to see me do in the future. Oh, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.